friends, and welcome back to another episode of Last Minute Laura. I'm Laura, and today I am going to get started on another crochet project. In today's video, I am going to be making a pair of Laura's Lazy Leg Warmers. So these are just super cozy, super easy leg warmers for those winter months. Cover up on your skinny jeans, on your tights. If I'm being honest, most of the time in the winter, I'm either wearing skinny jeans or tights, and they're not quite warm enough for me. So I like to have a good pair of leg warmers just to throw on top of my stuff. Keeps me a little extra warm, and you know what? They're kind of back in, so they're cute again. Make them as a Christmas gift, make them for Christmas markets or craft markets. This is a great, quick project that you don't really need to be paying attention too much to get completed. Once you get started on the rounds, you get pretty into it pretty quickly, and it's super easy to just keep going around and around and around until it is as long as you want it to be. So, let's get started. For today's project, you're going to need just a few things. You're going to need some yarn. I am using this Snuggly Stripes wool. It's from Loops and Threads. I picked it up at Michael's for about $4 or $5. And it is a one super fine 75% wool, 25% nylon. It recommends you use a 3.25 millimeter hook, but we are going to be using a 5 millimeter hook. So I'm using my little aluminum hook. You use whatever works best for you. You're also going to need a yarn needle. That is just for weaving in your ends at the end. And you're also going to need a pair of scissors just to cut your yarn. So, let's get started. Okay, so first things first, we're going to need a slip knot. Then chain 52. I'm gonna do 1, 52. Okay, next we're going to do a slip stitch in the very first chain in your chain 52. And we're going to do that to slip stitch together the round. So just slip stitch right through that, and now we've got a round. The next step is to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to double crochet in each stitch around. So we're not going to put a double crochet in that first chain. We've already done one. That is our chain 3 is our first double crochet. And other than that, we're just going to double crochet in each one of those chains all the way around. When you get back to the beginning of the round, slip stitch together and then chain 3 again. Okay, so now we're on round 2. We're going to start with a front post double crochet in that first, behind that first double crochet. And we're going to follow it with a back post double crochet. And if you can guess, that is going to actually be the pattern for the entire project. We're going to do front post for the next stitch and a back post double crochet for the next stitch. Oops. And we're going to repeat that all the way around for all of round 2. So that is going to be front post double crochet, back post double crochet all the way around. It's a super easy repeat. If you don't know how to do a front post double crochet or a back post double crochet, don't worry, I've got a video for you. So I've linked it in the description and in the iCard at the top of the screen, so you can pause this video, learn how to do the front post and back post double crochet, and then come back here and finish your leg warmers. So it's a super easy stitch, but don't worry if you don't know how to do it, I've got a tutorial for you. If you do know how to do it, then just repeat front post double crochet, back post double crochet all the way around. And on the last stitch, slip stitch the round together and then chain 3. And guess what? For rounds number 3 all the way to round 36, we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to do a front post double crochet, back post double crochet, repeat all the way around. And what that is going to do is give us some really nice defined rib stitch for our leg warmers. By doing it in the round this way with the 52 stitches, we're going to ensure that the beginning and the end is completely seamless. You're not going to be able to see where you start and where you finish once you've finished the leg warmers. That slip stitch is going to behave like a back post double crochet, and your chain 3 is going to be the back post double crochet for the next round, sorry. And this yarn is so awesome because it's self-striping. So if you use a self-striping yarn like this, it makes it look like you did way more work than you actually did. We're just repeating this easy pattern, this easy repeat all the way around for 36 rounds total, and you're gonna end up with this super cool sort of psychedelic color palette if you use the same yarn as me. If you use other yarn, just stick to something fine, maybe a 1 or a 2 in terms of weight, and you should be fine. I like using wool because it keeps me warm and because I like the idea of natural fibers, but you go ahead and use whatever you've got in your stash as long as it is a 1 or a 2 in terms of the thickness of the yarn. So I am just going to continue around doing these rounds for as long as it takes me to finish this second leg warmer, and then I will show you how we are going to finish this leg warmer off. But that's actually the whole repeat, is just front post double crochet, back post double crochet, all the way around until it's as long as you want, or if you're trying to copy mine, just do 36 rounds. You can definitely make them shorter if you want them to be just boot cuffs. You could do it for maybe 20 rounds. If you want them to be super long leg warmers and go maybe all the way over your knee, you might want to do 40 or even 50 rounds. But for this length, which is basically from the ankle just till under the knee, it's about 36 rounds for me. And the 52 is going to be enough for most people in terms of the girth of your calf, because this stitch has so much stretch to it. That's what I love about this front post, back post double crochet rib stitch. It gives you an awful lot of give, gives you a lot of stretch, and it ages well. When you wash it, it just becomes more clearly a rib stitch. It looks beautiful as it's washed. It looks beautiful brand new. It's an awesome gift. It's an awesome thing to use in markets, and honestly, it's awesome just for a little self-care gift. Make one for yourself. Make a pair for you because you're gonna love them. You are gonna wear them. You might think, leg warmers, I don't know. I don't know if those are for me. They are, honest to goodness. If you try them out, you're gonna find all winter long, you're gonna be wearing them. I even end up wearing them out, and I've gotten compliments on them from multiple people. Of course, some of them maybe grew up in the 80s and enjoyed leg warmers in their first time around, but even so, they're comfy, they're warm, and they're back in style, so try it. Hey, and while you're here, don't forget to like the video. It's a super easy way for you to show that you support the channel, and the YouTube algorithm really appreciates when you like videos. I mean, I obviously appreciate that you like them as well, but so anyway, like the video, it helps the channel, it helps me, and it's free, and it's easy for you to show your support. And if you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the little bell notification icon. That way you'll be notified whenever I put out new videos. I do put out videos fairly regularly, and I live stream from Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. So join us for that if you like to get ready for your day with some tea and some chats, because that's what we tend to do. All types of topics are welcome, but we do normally stick to crochet, natural dye, pets, and basically just planning for the day. Otherwise, subscribe for the natural dye, the crochet tutorials, and whatnot. I just want to say one more thing. Thank you to all of you who have been subscribing. We've just hit 23,000 subscribers. Can you believe that? I never really thought we would hit 23,000, let alone 20,000, let alone 10,000, but I'm very grateful. I really do appreciate having all of you here. I love being able to communicate with you guys in the comments, so thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Unless you haven't subscribed yet, in which case, subscribe. Okay, and then when you hit your 36th row, you're gonna slip stitch the round together at the end of that round, and then just weave in that one end. You'll have a tail at the beginning and you'll have a tail at the end. Just weave them in, and guess what? That's it! You're finished! Your amazing, easy Laura's Lazy Leg Warmers. Your pair is done. You can wear them out, you can wear them in. They are ready to go. What do you think? Do you like these leg warmers? Are you gonna make a pair for yourself? If you are gonna make a pair, what color are you gonna make? I love knowing that stuff. I love seeing the things that you guys make from my patterns. So definitely, if you've got Instagram, tag me. I'm at lastminutelaura.ca. Alternatively, you could go on talk.lastminutelaura.ca, which is kind of our forum. It's kind of set up like a Reddit or like just a forum where you can post pictures of the stuff you've made, you can talk with some of the other subscribers and also with me, and you can see some of the stuff that I'm up to. It's a little more behind the scenes stuff, so definitely check that out and post what you've made because I love seeing them. I want to see all the different colors that you make in these beautiful cozy leg warmers. Anyway, friends, that is just about it from me for today. I really hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it, and I hope that you will subscribe and like the video because, again, as I said earlier, it is super helpful for the channel and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, commenting, and subscribing. Have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!